Selena, I heard you'll be moving out once you graduate high school. Woohoo! I get to have an extra room.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Ava. It's still 3 months away.
What's the problem? I can get excited if I want to.
You don't seem interested in the reason why I'm leaving at all.
'Cause, like, it's not really a big deal to me.
I wanted to go to university, you know. That's why I was working part-time to save up for the tuition fees. Not only did Mom and Dad get angry at me for being selfish, but they said that money would be better spent on Ava and took it all off me. You mean you don't have anything to say about that?
Why would I? It's just like Mom and Dad said. I'm beautiful and you're ugly, so it makes more sense that they spent all the money on me.
Is that all you can say?
Even still, it is pretty amazing that our faces are so different despite being twin sisters. You have some nerve to be born that ugly. I'm so glad I'm the beautiful one. I am so grateful that you were kind enough to take all the ugly features. Thanks, sis.
I'll be moving out the day after the graduation ceremony.
Cool, whatevers.
Jeff, are you all ready?
Hey, Selena. I finished loading all my stuff on the moving van. It just left. I'm walking to the station now. You?
I'm on the platform for the bullet train.
Whoa, you move fast.
The nearest station to my house has bullet trains, so it's a straight line with no changeovers.
Oh, I see. I don't know about you, but I finally feel like I'm free.
You can say that again.
For you, it's LA. For me, Long Beach.
We'll be a little distance apart, but let's meet up from time to time, okay?
Of course. First of all, let's give it our best at our jobs when we get there. And second? Well, you know the rest.
Yeah, we got this.
Selena, a message from Mom and Dad.
What?
When are you going to give us some money?
What's this about?
You should spend some money out of respect for your family. You had your first payday, right? They want you to send them all of it.
All of it?
They told me to tell you.
I obviously can't do that.
Why?
I have a life to live here.
Isn't that, like, totally your own fault for leaving home? The least you could do is send some money to repay the debt of gratitude you owe to Mom and Dad for raising you.
What are you talking about? Wasn't stealing all the money from my university fund enough for them? Whose fault do you think it is I wasn't able to go?
Oh, come on. You're so ugly that even if you went to university, you'd never get any guys.
I didn't want to go to university to get guys in the first place.
Whatever, I don't care. The bottom line is, you need to send some money. Oh, and Dad said that you need to tell him your address and the name of the company you work for.
No.
Huh?
I'm blocking you.
Selena, wait.
Think of us as no longer knowing each other and pass the message on to Dad too.
Wait!
Bye!
No way, no way, no way! Is it true that you got a boyfriend?
Huh? Ava, how?
I was able to message you because I got a new phone recently, so my line ID changed too.
Did you want something?
I just asked you! Is it true that you got a boyfriend?
Why?
A friend of mine who went on a trip to Los Angeles said she saw you walking around holding hands with some good-looking guy. I was almost speechless when she showed me the photo. It was that Johnson kid from high school, the one with the reputation.
Reputation?
For being the most handsome guy in our town! He was so popular!
Oh, really?
Oh, why are you playing dumb? Whatever, it's now I want to talk about. I did hear that he left town after he graduated high school. But is he actually a boyfriend now?
So, what if he is?
Nice, but what the hell's he doing with you? No way! He doesn't have an ugly fetish, does he?
What?
I don't think it's that, though.
As rumor has it, his past girlfriend was all stunners, even if they weren't as beautiful as me. Past girlfriends?
Maybe he got bored of pretty girls and decided to spice things up by dating a cave troll instead.
What are you talking about?
That's all I wanted to know. Bye! Selena! Hey, so get this.
What?
I have something super cool to share with you.
Can't it wait? I'm busy today.
I got married!
Oh, that's nice. I lost count of how many boyfriends you've had by now. But I'm pleased you are finally able to hold one down.
Listen! I still haven't told you the good part.
What?
Who do you think my husband is?
I don't know anything about your love life.
Really?
You went from private elementary school to private university on an automatic advancement system with no entrance exams. I went to public elementaries, junior, and high schools, which were all different to yours. I haven't been back to our hometown a single time since I left. The last time we had the same friends was probably in nursery.
Think. There is one person we both know. Now, come on.
I've got no idea.
I guess there's only one thing for it. I'll tell you.
Huh?
So, recognize him?
Isn't that one of the brothers from the Johnson family? The other one? Benny?
What do you mean, the other one?
Didn't you know they're twins?
Oh, now that you mention it. He did say something about his brother leaving town and cutting all contact. A disappointment much like yourself. So, basically, this means your old boyfriend, Benny, is now my husband!
Oh, so that's what you mean. But why would you marry someone like Benny?
Why do you ask me like that? Oh, I know why. You're trying to put on a sassy front to hide your feelings of frustration.
No, I'm genuinely confused. The reason I asked you like that is because you normally go for handsome, high-spec rich guys, right? You told me those were your minimum requirements for marriage before. So did it change?
Well, I mean, if they don't at least tick those boxes, they could never be worthy of a beautiful girl like me.
So, why did you marry Benny?
What are you even talking about, lol? Benny started his own company 2 years ago. Now he's the CEO.
Huh?
The product he developed was a massive hit right from the get-go, and his company's growing at lightning speed. It's all plain sailing for him. He's practically unstoppable. Surprisingly, he moved back to our hometown 3 months ago. So I swiftly went on the attack. Swiftly got pregnant.
What? You're pregnant?
And swiftly got engaged. Oh, the picture I sent now was from the photo wedding. We agreed to tie the knot for real at a lavish ceremony after the baby's born.
Can I tell you something?
What? I'll never give him back. Even if you're choked up with regret, no can do.
No, that's not...
Then what?
I think you might be getting your information mixed up. I'd better just tell you.
Huh?
Firstly, my boyfriend's name is Jeff.
Jeff?
Benny's brother. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier? He went to the same high school as me, and we got along, because our situation at home was so similar. It was the kind of relationship where we could always talk to each other.
Wait, does that mean you two ugly ducklings got together? You couldn't make it up. I'm dying here.
I think you should know. But Jeff and Benny are identical twins. So their faces are pretty much exactly the same.
Huh?
Benny always received preferential treatment at home because he was the oldest son. And Jeff was always treated unfairly for being younger. Benny once said to Jeff, "I won't stand out here if there are two of us with the same face," and forced him to wear a dorky pair of thick-rimmed glasses starting from the last year of elementary school. Of course they went to separate elementary, junior, and high schools, but that's the reason Benny's the only one who became well known despite them having the same face.
Wait a sec. So the person my friend saw in Los Angeles?
That's right. Me and Jeff without his glasses. There was no need for him to carry on wearing them after he left home, after all.
Right, I see. Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. There's still no doubt that Benny is just the kind of handsome high-spec guy I'd go for.
About that. What would you do if I told you you were wrong?
What?
This is what I meant when I said you were getting your information mixed up. You're getting Benny confused with Jeff.
Huh? Mixed up?
Jeff was the one who started a successful company.
What?
And Benny is a NEET.
What?
Not only that, but his parents got into $40,000 of debt to pay for his tuition fees.
$40,000?
But since he failed to find a job, his salary is now zero.
What?
What's more, his dad's company's restructuring right now. So the family's only income is their mom's part-time job. You could say the Johnson family are going through a rough patch.
This can't be! Are you serious?
He's actually been begging Jeff for money. He has no intention of helping the people who treated him like a spare part, though. He refused bluntly and changed his phone number. They're completely shut out of his life now.
Oh, wait,
Oh, that reminds me. The final messages Jeff got from Benny said, "Woohoo! I'm marrying into money! I got her pregnant so she can't escape now, lol. Haha, looks like I don't need you anymore." You're his fiancé, aren't you, Ava?
What?
That's why I think, and this is only a guess, the Johnson family are probably after you and Dad's money.
Just hold on a minute. Why would anyone think the family of an average salaryman had money?
Her aunt told me. You always go out partying and walking around wearing expensive brand goods, right? Plus you went to an expensive private school before. It wouldn't be strange if people thought you came from a rich family.
No, this can't be. I thought Benny was rich.
Sorry. I'm about to get on a plane.
Huh? Are you going on holiday or something?
Mm-hmm. We're having an overseas wedding and honeymoon.
You are?
Me and Jeff got engaged last month.
No way!
We're about to board, so I'm gonna switch my phone off now.
Oh, wait! Why did you get the good one, Selena? It's not fair! I want Jeff instead!
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be getting a new phone and new number when I get home.
No, just wait!
You should probably do something about that unrequited love of yours sometime soon. It's not healthy.
Huh? What does that mean?
Bye! Have a nice life. Apparently, Ava and Benny got a divorce after the issue of their families. They got into a huge fight after their mutual realization that they were after each other's money. I mean, it was unavoidable, really. The Johnson family and my own ex-family, both desperate for money, were frantically trying to find mine and Jeff's whereabouts. But in actual fact, Jeff agreed to be adopted by someone who'd long been like a father to him, and threw away his old surname. And since I took on a new surname myself after we got married, our money-grubbing former families don't have a hope in hell in finding us. I heard my ex-family are also in mountains of debt. My parents' lives now consist of nothing but work, and Ava was forced to put her child up for adoption in order to pay off the exorbitant debt repayments. A fitting fate for her, and mom and dad who failed to raise their child properly, using them as an example of how not to live. Me and Jeff want to build a home full of warmth and kindness.
Sorry I had to leave early, Emily. My husband got off work early and came home, so I had to go back to fix him something for dinner. This is Emily's number, right? Yeah, it's me. And you could have told me that your husband was home. I wouldn't have minded if you took something from my house for him anyways. Oh no, I couldn't do that. That would have been too much. Nonsense, I insist. Tell you what, next time bring your husband with you for supper. I'm sure our husbands would get along well. You're too kind, Emily. I'm really sorry I'm such a bad neighbor. You just moved into this neighborhood, so I should have been the one to invite you over for tea first. No, it's no problem at all. I'm glad you came over. I had a great time. Me too. I learned so much about you. Hey, how's it going? Are you finally settled? Well, sort of. I think we've got most things in the proper place. It finally feels like home now. Oh, that's great news. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'll be more than happy to help you any way I can. Thank you so much. You're so nice, unlike most people here anyways. What do you mean? Is something wrong? No, not in particular. Maybe I just need some time adjusting here. Can I call you Em? Listen, Em, I'm quite popular with the housewife in this neighborhood. I'm also the president of the all-woman club, so I've got quite a reputation. I can talk it out with whoever you need me to. Just let me know, okay? Wow, I wasn't expecting this. Wait, I never mentioned that it's someone that's bothering me. How did you know? Never mind that. Just tell me who's bothering you. But like I said, there's no one in particular that's bothering me. I just feel like I'm unwelcomed here, that's all. Whenever I'm outside, other women give me strange looks and whisper something to other people. And whenever I try to talk to someone, they just say something like, "We don't talk to thieves," and walk away. But I don't understand what they mean by that. Are you dumb or something? What's not to get? They're calling you a thief. I know that, but I don't understand why. I never stole anything in my life. Oh wow, I can't believe you say that with a straight face. But seriously, you can drop the act now, dear. Your secret's out. What are you talking about? Why are you being so mean all of a sudden? A minute ago you were so nice. Ugh, I'm done playing this nice neighbor game with you. Just pack all of your stuff and leave. Leave? For what? Why are you people so rude here? Look, this is a modest neighborhood with modest people. We can't have women like you polluting our peace of mind, so just leave before I call the cops. The cop? For what? In case you haven't noticed, no woman wants you here, so just leave already. You'll be doing all of us a favor if you do. Why? I didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, sure. Every thief plays the I'm innocent card when they get caught. Can you at least try to be original? What's with everyone calling me a thief? Well, can you blame us? You stole a poor girl's man from her. Stole someone's man? For your information, I've known my husband since high school, and he was the one to propose to me. He hasn't been seeing anyone since. I'm not talking about your husband. I'm talking about the guy you cheated on him with. Cheated on Josh and ruined someone else's life by sleeping with her husband. You're such a disgusting creature. cheated on Josh? I would never. Please never make up your stupid accusations again, especially since you don't even have any proof. You want proof? What about your son then, Joseph, was it? He's not your husband's son, and you know about it too. Huh? So that's what this is about. I should have known. Oh, you admit it? I don't want to talk about it. I knew it. The moment I saw Joseph, I knew something was off. Neither you or your husband has blue eyes or blonde hair, but since you keep introducing him as your son, it's obvious something was off. Did it occur to you that maybe he got those features from his grandparents? Neither your or your husband's parents have those features either. In fact, no one in the family portrait had those features, so it's obvious your son isn't who you say he is. Okay, wow, nosy much? You're the one who hung that picture in the living room. Don't get offended if someone noticed it. I'm talking about your observational skills. Why don't you just stay out of my personal life? How about you stay away from other women's husband, you witch? Because of you, all the housewives in the neighborhood are scared you will take their husbands from them. What a pig. Don't you have any remorse at all? Now it makes sense. That's why other women hate me so much. You spread the rumor that I slept with someone, right? How could you do that without confirming it from me first? I didn't need to. You just proved I was right anyways. Even if you say otherwise, I would know you were lying, so it doesn't really matter. When did I prove anything? Right now, when I confront you about Joseph not being your husband's son, you didn't decline it. You just tried to dodge the question. So me being uncomfortable about talking about it confirms I cheated on him? Well, if you didn't, then why try to dodge the question if you don't have anything to hide? Because I don't want to talk about it. Why can't you respect my boundaries? Joseph is not just my son, he's also Josh's. Yeah, like anyone would believe that lie. You seriously think I'd fall for that? You're stupider than you look. It's the truth! Oh yeah? Prove it then. Show me his birth certificate. Why the hell would I do that? I don't have any reasons to show it to you. Why not? If you're telling the truth about Joseph's father, then surely you wouldn't have any problem proving it. Unless, of course, you're hiding something. Even if I wanted to, I can't show it to you right now. So just leave me alone. Can't show it to me? Why not? Now I know you're hiding something. Just admit it. Quit pretending to be the victim here. We both know that you're at fault. Clearly, this is just a waste of time. I'm sorry, but I have more important things to deal with. Are you free right now? Oh hey, yeah, I was just about to text you. Need anything? Do you think we made a mistake? About moving here, I mean? Well, my new job pays good, the school's great, and the neighbors are welcoming. So no, I don't think we made a mistake coming here. Why, is something wrong? You remember Jenna? The neighbor you invited for supper last week? What about her? She found out Joseph isn't our son. Oh god, this again? She thinks I had him by cheating on you. She even went around the neighborhood telling everyone that. And warned the other housewives to keep their husbands in check and away from me. As if I seduced them or something. Can you believe that? And they believe her? Well, why wouldn't they? She's been here longer than me, and she's the president of All Women Club. So why wouldn't they believe her? Oh god, did you tell her the truth? No, not yet. Emily, how do you expect her to understand our situation if you don't tell her the truth? It's hard for me. What if they don't accept us? For what you just told me, they don't accept us anyway. Might as well be honest about it. But I'm recovering from how my parents reacted about the situation. What if these people do the same? You'll never know if you don't try. What's the worst that could happen? We could be rejected again. I did my research before deciding to shift to this neighborhood. The people here are very understanding, but I guess there are some exceptions. Even if I wanted to, they will listen. They're listening to everything that Jenna has to say. Listen, you'll be alright. I've made good relations with a few of the other husbands in the neighborhood. If you want, we can invite their families over to our place for you to clear any doubt that they have. But all the housewives are afraid I'm trying to steal their husbands.
Okay, let's just invite the housewives then. How's that?
I guess that could work. Fine, I'll think about it.
Sure thing, honey.
Hey, are you busy? Not really. Why? Have something to admit? After thinking about it, I guess I should just tell you the truth. Joseph isn't our son. He's adopted. That's why he looks different from the rest of us. Oh my god. Now do you understand? Perfectly. You're a terrible liar who takes so long to even come up with a good backstory. Do you take me for a fool? Why do you assume that everything I say is a lie? Well, can you blame me? It took you a whole day to tell me that Joseph is adopted. You could have just told me that from the start. You know. I already told you it's a difficult topic for me to talk about. And it's not just me. Joseph doesn't want to talk about it either. He says it makes him feel uneasy. Even so you did just adopt him, right? You didn't kidnap him or anything, right? So why are you so scared? And why does he feel uncomfortable? Doesn't the child also get to decide whether he wants to move in with his foster parents? Unless, that's the truth, isn't it? You only subjectively adopted him. In reality, you've kidnapped the young child. That's why he feels so insecure. What the hell is wrong with you? I just told you that we adopted him. As a member of this neighborhood, it's my duty as a loyal citizen to keep neighborhood safe for scumbags like you. You will pay for this. What are you talking about? Hello? You called the freaking cops on me? Are you insane? I had to. You're a parasite. You've kidnapped a poor child and forced him to live with you. I didn't force anything on anyone. But calling the cops? What were you thinking? Say whatever you want. I will save that child from you even if it's the last thing I do. I didn't kidnap him. Joseph is perfectly happy here. If you're so concerned about him, why don't you ask him yourself? As if I would. You probably force him to say what you want him to say. Oh my god, please have your brain checked by a qualified doctor. You're out of your mind. I have nothing to hide anymore. We adopted Joseph. He's our son and we're all perfectly happy together, including Joseph. I don't believe you. Fine, then don't believe me, but quit trying to make me look bad. Thanks to you, when the cops came in to investigate, it caused a scene. Everyone in the neighborhood came out to see it. But you tried to ruin my image. All I'm doing is looking out for my neighborhood. You're out of your mind. What's wrong with you? It's so late right now. Why are you being so loud? Just quiet down already. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll make sure to keep it down. You know you could at least be considerate of your neighbors. It's so late. Most of us are trying to sleep. No, I don't think so, since most of the women are here anyways. Excuse me? What do you mean by that? I mean that they're here at my place. Why? Why are they at your place? Because we invited them. How come you didn't invite me then? After our last conversation, I don't feel safe talking to you. So why would I invite you into my house? Oh, I see how it is then. So now you're trying to brainwash everyone to turn against me. Sure, Karen, whatever you say. I'm going to get you for this. Just you wait. Seriously, the cops again? Well, can you blame me? You're a filthy criminal. You don't belong here. No, Jenna, you don't belong here. And that's not me saying. Everyone says that it'll be a much nicer neighborhood if you were just gone. What do you mean? Wait, why are the cops banging at my door? They're probably here for you. You sure look wasting their time. Talk about karma. What the hell are you talking about? Why are the cops here? Do you remember when you accused me of cheating with my husband and then kidnapping a child and then spreading rumors about it? Apparently, you underestimated the housewives here, telling them that Joseph is a product of me cheating with someone and then kidnapping him didn't add up to the story. They stopped believing you at that point. What does that have to do with anything? My husband works in the same company as some of the other husbands of this neighborhood. Apparently, they become pretty good friends. And thanks to that, we were able to convince most of the people to dinner tonight. Once the situation cleared and we started to get along with other families, we were able to talk over the Joseph problem. Surprisingly, they were really understanding about my situation, and they agreed that you're just delusional.
You're lying. They won't say that. They respect me too much.
No, they don't. See, your so-called reputation in the neighborhood wasn't out of respect. It was because your husband's position in the company. Since most of the husbands in this neighborhood worked there, the wives found it necessary to listen and put up with your rules. But to be honest, they can't stand you. And here's the funny thing. Your husband is being replaced in the company.
What? He didn't tell me that.
Probably because he's too scared to tell you.
Then who's replacing him?
My husband.
What? How?
I'm not so sure about the details, but I heard something about a case filed against your husband. Apparently, he stole a large sum of money from the company, so the director decided to lay him off. Apparently, this is also the very reason Josh was transferred here to eventually take his place.
Even if that's true, what the hell does any of this have to do with Joseph?
For the last time, Joseph is our adopted son, and we love him very much. The reason I didn't want to talk about it is because I was emotionally struggling as it is. My parents cut off ties with me for adopting him.
Why would they do that?
I don't know, something about how they can't accept him as their grandson and all. They only believe in blood relatives.
Oh God, the officers are banging so hard on my door now.
You should let them in before they get angrier.
How can you joke at a time like this?
I'm not joking. All the housewives at my house right now vouch for me and told me officers about your twisted rules and everything. You've made quite some enemies, not that I'm surprised.
Oh, shut up about that. Everyone loves me, I know for a fact.
Whatever. Anyways, I have a party to get back to, so see ya.
Wait, don't leave me like this. It's terrible manners to not help a neighbor in need. Get those officers away from my house. If this keeps up, he'll definitely knock down my door.
You're one to talk about manners. Now seriously, I gotta go.
Wait, please. Help me.
Eventually, the officers knocked down her door. Not only did she waste their time, but the other housewives made several complaints about her entitled attitude and terrible behavior. That was enough to pay a hefty fee for disrupting the neighborhood. But since her husband got laid off from his job, they couldn't pay a penny. Jenna went around the neighborhood asking people to lend her some money, but they all refused. Apparently, I wasn't her first victim. She hurt a lot of people, which made them turn a deaf ear to her. In the end, she had to sell her house and all her belongings. I'm not sure where the two of them went after that, but frankly speaking, I don't care. Things are looking up for our neighborhood though. Everyone's finally at peace here. And Joseph, he's gone along well with the other kids here. He can't wait to start school next month too. I'm glad everything worked out in the end.